Hello, church. I'm here at home, self-isolating like a lot of other people. But actually, self-isolation is a little bit like an everyday moment for me because I'm often here at home doing up the house. As you can see behind me, there's a wall without any plaster on it. That's got to happen soon. And it's taken us quite a long time to gradually work through our house and make it a livable space. You could say I have a bit of a passion for this kind of thing. I've been working on houses of Bath, doing architectural restoration for quite a lot of my life, and that led into making furniture. So that was my passion. I wonder if you got a passion too. I wonder what is that thing which really gets your emotions up, what makes you actually feel excited. Might be football, for instance. Maybe you got a favourite football team, or there's a superstar, or maybe it's fast cars, maybe it's fishing. I don't really get fishing, I must admit. How can anybody sit on a riverbank all damp and cold and wait till a fish comes along, and finally when they catch it, they take it off the hook and chuck it back in the river? What's that about? I don't know. I couldn't get passionate about that, but maybe you can. Passion's a very strange thing, and it's a very funny word, isn't it? Because this word passion has got an alternative meaning. It means to suffer. See, this word arrived in our country about 1100, I believe. And at that time, it meant very specifically to suffer for something. And the word soon was adopted by Christianity because it put into clear focus what Jesus did for us. He suffered for us. And that was his passion. And the word is used in things like St. Matthew's Passion, a piece of music, and the Passion of the Christ, and you've heard it before. So being passionate, what gets you passionate? This Holy Week, we're reminded of the story of the journey to the cross. As we revisit it, it leads us relentlessly to the conclusion, which is a disaster until Easter Day, when Jesus rises from the dead. But beforehand, he announces his intention to fulfill the reason why he came, and he never shrinks from his mission, which ultimately he faces in isolation, as everybody gradually deserted him. See, Jesus knows what it's like to face the worst. He knows about suffering. In this world you will have trouble, he says, but take heart, I have overcome the world. He who bore grievous brutality and excruciating pain added much more to his agony as he bore the entire weight of man's sin. If you thought that no one could know how tough it is for you, he knows much, much more. That gives him the authority and the right to say, take heart. One way or another, you will overcome because of him. So, passion? No, not excited emotionalism. He knows the real passion. And you know what? He's passionate about you.